Hey everybody, welcome back to my unprocessed life. I was just getting to the point where I was dropping off my coworker and I'm headed back to the house. It's been a pretty uneventful day for the most part. They did breakfast again for us at work, and I just went and took the whole tray. I figured nobody else was really going to eat the fruit anyway, so I did. I didn't take the whole tray. What I actually took was everything but the honeydew melon, because I don't like honeydew melon. I've never liked honeydew melon. Chances are I never will, but I would have said that about coconut water a while back too. So anyway, so I went and took all the pineapple, which by the way was 3 half slices sliced about this thin. It didn't even really equal 1 full slice. It was really kind of crazy. And then all the strawberries that were there, they were cut in half. And when I put them together to figure out how many strawberries it was, it came to 3.5 strawberries. And then there was grapes. There was one thing. What do you call that? A thing of grapes like that? Like, is it a bunch? I guess a bunch of grapes, right? So one bunch of grapes, not a big bunch of grapes, just a bunch of grapes. And then there was some not from concentrate orange juice that seemed exciting all the way until I read about the not from concentrate orange juice online and realized that even though it's not from concentrate, it's not really orange juice in the traditional sense. And so you can look in that if you want to. In fact, I would highly recommend that you do, because the orange juice that you buy, this is not from concentrate and so forth. It's really, unless it says fresh squeezed orange juice, and it's not pasteurized, then it's really not going to be orange juice. Not like if you took the oranges and juiced them yourself. That is dang near heaven when you're talking about juices and yumminess and so forth. The juice that I grew up with, which was the concentrated stuff, it came in a can, it was frozen, and you had to undo it, undo the little plastic, pop it off, and then squeeze it into the jar or the vase or pitcher, I guess, and then pour 3 or 4 cans of water in it or whatever it was and mix it up. And if it was frozen and you hadn't defrosted it, because we never defrosted anything, why would you do that? That makes no sense. You'd have to actually think ahead or something. So you take that out, you pour it in, you mix it all up there, and then you drink that juice. That's what for a bulk of my childhood, that was orange juice for me. And I always loved it. Even to this day, I love it. But it is not fresh squeezed orange juice. Fresh squeezed orange juice is the real deal. It's the thing. It's the perfect moment that exists in life. It is orange juice, and it is fresh squeezed, and it is delicious. I like juice. What can I say? Anyway, I think I may have birdwalked just a little. Instead of drinking that, I decided to not drink it and just have some water instead. And that's what I did. And that was my snack. So, this morning I had my green juice like I normally do. And then I had some fruit there before lunch. And what was for lunch? Oh yeah, so lunch I had my smoothie, and of course there are pictures of those over on the Instagram account, myunprocessed.live. Excuse me. And then on the way home, I've had some water to drink. Shameless plug for water. Trying to make sure that I get between 3 and 4 liters of water a day on top of all the other stuff that I drink, which makes for quite the challenge because my commute is about an hour long, and by the time I get to work, I have to pee so badly I can't see straight. But anyway, that's another story all on its own. Tonight, I don't have any idea I do have an idea what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm probably going to have more vegan pizza because there was 1 crust left. Now, provided that my wife hasn't already cooked it and they ate it while I was gone today, that's what I'm having for dinner. However, if they have, it's not a big deal, obviously. I'll probably go with a tempeh sandwich for dinner or two. Yeah, that's the route I'll go. Probably. You know, I haven't had banana and ice cream in a really long time. Probably do that this weekend some. I could probably use one of those. We'll see. Anyway, so that is what would be for dinner. I had all my pills. By the way, if you're a vegan, actually, you know what? Whether you're a vegan or a vegetarian or a meat eater, you need to make sure you're getting the right supplements, and you can do that, you know, with some multivitamins, with some. It's not even dark outside, and people have got their lights on. There's lots of good multivitamins out there that you can get, and you can go ahead and supplement with them just to make sure you're getting all the D vitamins you need, your B12, all those kinds of things. I take those every morning before I actually get out the door. That way they're there, and I don't have to worry about them, I don't have to think about them, etc. So, and some of the protein powders, like the Vega protein powder, like I think the one that I have at home that we've been using is the Vega proteins and greens, and they have a bunch of things in there that are just good for you. So you may supplement with some of those kinds of things just to make sure that you're getting all the nutrients and what you need every day, just to make sure, you know, get your RDA of all the stuff. Even though the body doesn't have to have the same, you know, that amount every single day, the body's actually really good at being able to eat some of, you know, the micronutrients and things that you need, and keeping it over a period of time. So, you know, you don't have to make sure you get the exact right thing every day, but you want to try to be as close as you possibly can. You definitely don't want to have any deficiencies, and that's really what the key is not having any deficiencies, which is why the B12 vitamins are so important, because you can cause major neurological damage without the B vitamins, and without the right supplements, you can have some real challenges out there. So make sure you supplement well on your food lifestyle, whatever it may be. And that's what's happening on my unprocessed life. As I've said before, if you want to see all the things that I eat in a day that I remember to take pictures of, they're over on my Instagram account. That's myunprocessed.life at I guess there's not an at. It's just myunprocessed.life. You can do that. Find me on Instagram. Or if you want to email me, you can do that too, myunprocessedlife@gmail.com. And then if you wanted to, you know, give me some feedback on this video, comments down below. Of course, if you're not subscribed, please do. If you want to hang out with me, click like if you like the video. And I just want to say thanks for spending some time with me. As always, and like I tell you every single time, thank you for spending time with me. I know you have lots of choices out there, and there's lots of different things that you can do with your entertainment time, and you choose to spend it with me, so thank you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And then until tomorrow morning, y'all have a really great day.